What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Rashonology. There's going to be a quick one. Hit the like button on your way in. We ain't going to be here for that long, but things are getting extremely disturbing over in the Middle East. We got craziness going on. My cat is bugging out. There's a lot of stuff going down right now. Even my cat is tweaking right now, but right now, tensions are high in the Middle East. We're going to go through just a couple of videos, but this is extremely alarming due to the rising escalations between Iran and Israel, and things are just escalating, and unfortunately, it looks like the U.S. might get dragged into this. I hope not. I hope they can come to a peaceful, I don't know if it'll be resolution, but a peaceful something. Hey, cat is bugging out. What's wrong with him? Anyway, I hope that they can come to a peaceful something, but it looks highly unlikely. You all right? What's wrong with you? Get up. Quiet. Be quiet, man. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to shoot a video here. Go over there. Go run around. No, you can't come up here. Go run around. Go. Cat's bugging. But anyway, yeah, it's getting crazy. So y'all know what we do here. We get the video, we look at the video, and then we talk about the video. So let's talk about it. All right. So first things first, there was a airstrike that hit a TV station. This is crazy. Let's look at this. We do not look at ads. Nope. So I thought this was absolutely nuts.
Your ideas into
Bruh.
You stupid.
Oh, what? What? Yeah, this is getting nuts. Absolutely insane. I think the president say going back home. I'm trying to look for that. All right, let's see.
Yes.
I have to be back. Very important. I want to just thank our great host.
All right, let's see what he's talking about.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you. Well, I have to be back. Very important. I want to just thank our great host. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you in Canada. But you probably see what I see, and I have to be back as soon as I can. We're going to have dinner with these wonderful leaders, and then I get on the plane. I have to be back early. I loved it. I tell you, I loved it. And I think we got a lot done. Really a lot done. In fact, UK, we signed a big trade deal today, and we're working on others. But we had just a really great relationship with everybody, and it's really nice. I wish I could stay for tomorrow, but they understand. This is big stuff. You have questions for anybody else?
All right, so he basically say, "Oh, listen, I want to stay, but I can't stay. I gotta go back because these people wilding. They bugging out. If you just saw the sheer number of the sheer volume and number of missiles that have hit Israel in the last 2 days is absolutely crazy. I'm trying to see if I can find Israel. All right, let's see if there's an update This was 13 hours ago. Israel-Iran conflict continues the 4th day. Let's see what we got here.
Israel and Iran have traded strikes for a 4th day. Israel says it attacked the headquarters of Iran's state television today, which was captured during a live broadcast. The Israeli military had earlier warned people in the capital of Tehran to evacuate. Now, that strike came after Iran fired another wave of missiles at Israel, killing at least 8 civilians, according to the Israeli military. CBS News senior foreign correspondent.
The fact that they just are going back and forth, it's like, who's good? They're going to keep up in the ante until something gets crazy. So this needs to get not resolved, because that ain't going to happen, but this needs to get de-escalated fast, because this is going in the wrong direction. This is the 4th day. This is the 4th day in a row of you throw some missiles, I'll throw some missiles. And I know Israel has this anti-missile thing, supposedly, but from what I'm seeing on X, formerly Twitter, some of those missiles are getting through from Iran to Israel. So this is crazy, man. This is crazy. And Iran, has the capability to just keep firing missiles day after day after day after day after day. And it's like they have a lot of missiles that they can fire. So if they want to just keep the pressure on every single day, they can do it. They can absolutely do it. So, which would not be good for Israel. And without the U.S. aid, I don't even know if they would even stand a chance. But this is rough. This is rough stuff.
Holly Williams is in Erbil, Iraq, with the
It is engaged in enriching uranium, and Israel's been striking sites where that's taking place. We can see the damage very clearly in satellite imagery, and Israel's also killed several of Iran's nuclear scientists. And it's widely believed that
Israel has killed some scientists. People are dying on both sides. I know, depending on what station you listen to, you're going to get a different answer about who's doing what, and that's okay. It is what it is. But understand, there are heavy losses on both sides, but these missiles that are hitting Israel, yes, they're aiming for specific targets, but who's taking all of these videos on X? Civilians are taking these videos. These videos are getting taken by civilians. Regular people, regular everyday people are taking these videos. So when that TV station that you saw, that's a TV station. Got hit with a missile. And if you look at these videos, there are people on roofs, and you see the missiles, then you see the anti-missile missiles going up there. I forget, I don't know what they're called, anti-something. But you see a bunch of things going up from both sides. That is craziness. There was one video I saw on X the other day where the guy was just looking out the window, and the missile just comes through and like across the street, like right across the street. Boom. He was like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not funny.
Israel does not have the firepower to destroy Fordow because it would probably require more likely. And Iran has already threatened to target.
Look at this. These are people's houses. People live here. These people live in these places. So it's like, yes, they're hitting strategic targets, but obviously in war times is casualties, always going to be casualties.
Target American military bases and ships. There are around 40,000 US troops here in the Middle East. But if Iran retaliates, the roughly 2,500 American troops thought to be here in Iraq would be an obvious target, simply because they are right next door. Holly Williams, CBS News.
Iran, though, has threatened, as Holly mentioned, U.S. bases in the region, which are not only in range of missiles, but also of Iranian-backed militias. Deals could end the fighting between Iran and Israel and deny Iran the potential for a nuclear weapon. To preserve the option for more direct talks with Iran, his administration has not supported Israel's air campaign, but has directed the U.S. military to intercept Iranian missiles inbound towards Israel. So the Pentagon today, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said that over the weekend he directed additional capabilities to go to the Middle East to enhance defensive posture. We know from U.S. officials that includes refueling aircraft that can keep fighter jets in the air for longer, heading towards the Middle East to be closer in case they're needed, and a second carrier strike group. That same support could be turned to offensive operations should Iran decide to attack U.S. bases in the region, or should President Trump decide to join join Israel's military campaign.
And Eleanor, real quick, today Germany announced it's offering to help evacuate its citizens from Israel. Are there any plans for the U.S. to order or help the evacuation of U.S. citizens?
The State Department over the weekend authorized voluntary departures for non-essential employees and family members from Israel, but so far has not ordered the departure of the embassy and has not expressed a need yet for a mass evacuation of American citizens.
All right, Eleanor Watson, thank you very much.
Yeah, they do that. That's bad. I know the president put up a tweet saying they had a chance to take the deal. This is their last chance. I'm going to offer them one more, something like that. But at least 24 killed, 590 injured in Iranian strikes. I mean, who knows if we're getting the real numbers, or probably not. But this is the point here is this is getting nastier and nastier. And it's like you've been around for Iraq and other wars, and some people old enough to remember Vietnam. But nowadays, with the technology so far advanced, this has to go somewhere. This has the potential to be catastrophic just because of how advanced we got drones now. I mean, you can blow things up from a computer somewhere. So, and people are choosing sides. Nations are going to choose sides. So hopefully we can get a peaceful resolution to this before it gets to the point of no return. But like I said, I'm going to do my research. I'm going to read up on it. I'm going to monitor the situation closely and then bring you guys what comes back. So that's all I got for y'all. Everybody stay safe out there. I'm out.